It's no secret everyone is stressed out these days. So if you're feeling anxious or depressed or stressed, get yourself to the nearest forest or park so that you can nature bathe. My name is Sherold Barr, and I'm a master certified life coach and a forest bather. And I am out right now at the Metolius River in beautiful Oregon. This is one of my absolute most favorite places in Oregon. There's a wild and scenic river for fly fishing. I want to tell you a story. A few weeks ago, our beloved 13-year-old Labradoodle Lily died. Oh, it was just devastating. We were so upset about it because there was a little bit of an accident and she suffered. After she died, I realized that she was with me during the whole time I recovered from the accident 6 years ago. And then all the other things that she was with us that went on in our lives, like she's our soul companion. So we were grief stricken and we decided to go. We had to take Teddy the next day to a walk, and we were exhausted. So we went to one of our favorite places, Gabriel Park, because this park winds through an open meadow, and it's got forests, and you can wind the part through the trails in the forests. So we started on the hike, and then once we got to the forested area, I said, "Hey, let's sit down. I'll show you how to forest bathe." So we sat. I found a log and we sat down, and I unhooked Teddy because nobody else was around so he could run around. And we sat there and I explained to John how you do it. With forest bathing, you don't have a destination in mind. So it's different from taking a nature walk because that's a goal. So when you forest bathe, you use all of your senses and you're taking in the forest atmosphere. So you're listening to the birds that you hear behind me, which is so wonderful. And there's loads of butterflies here. So we sat here, we forest bathed as well. When we did it that day, we just sat there and just let our nervous systems relax because we were very traumatized really from the day before. So what I noticed and what John noticed is we felt better. We felt invigorated by the time that we finished. We sat there about probably 15 minutes. So what is forest bathing? Forest bathing started in Japan in the late 80s to combat the tech burnout that they were experiencing. So they have they have 24 parks. The Japanese began to do research on the physiological benefits of forest bathing. They provided the science to support what we know. Time in nature is good for us. There's been amazing studies in medical publications. PubMed is a big one. A study was conducted in Japan in 24 forests, and in each experiment, the subjects walked in small groups or viewed a forest or a city area. So they did this research with two different groups. The forest environment promoted lower concentrations of cortisol, lower pulse rate, lower blood pressure, greater parasympathetic nerve activity, and a lower sympathetic nerve activity than most city environments. So these results contribute to the development of a research field that's being dedicated to forest medicine, and it may eventually be used as a preventative medicine. And so Canada has already picked this up, and Canada has put quite a bit of money into the research as well. I wanted you to know about it. If you happen to live in an area or apartment and you don't have access to forests or trees, find a place or someone's home, maybe a friend, whatever. Just find a park is the best idea and go and try and forest bathe. And I'd love to hear from you. So if you have heard about it or done more, if you want to let me know, please share your comments below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, and take care and enjoy forest bathing.